and welcome to another episode of Lord Lukan. Today we are going to be looking at the TV show Baggage. We'll be finding out that
I have terrible PMS.
and also that
I have a small penis. If this winds up on YouTube, I'm suing.
So, Baggage is a dating game where the contestant gets to date one of three potential suitors. Pretty standard stuff, but wait, each has a set of suitcases which contain their dirty little secrets, and the selecting person gets to decide if that dirty gout is harder to handle than a ride home with Katie Price. And there's a twist. When two selectees have been eliminated, the selector opens up their own baggage, and the selector gets to decide if they can handle those bananas. If they do, they win a date. If they don't, it's off to the old glue factory with you, and it's all neatly nestled in the capable presenting bosom of Jerry Springer. So then, could you tell whose baggage is whose just by looking? Well, let's find out in a game I like to call Guess My Baggage. So here we are with the three contestants then. We have on the left Zach, in the middle Carrie, and on the right Finn. And these gentlemen are going to be vying for the attention of...
This is Niecy.
I have no testicles.
Well, thank you. Reassuring to know. So, before we crack on, let's find out a little bit about our guys.
Give it up for Zach.
Hi Nisi, my name is Zach. I like hiking, working out.
Okay, hiking, working out. He's a Reiki guy. So, I'm thinking this is one of these mindfulness guys. Embrace the grey.
Next, he's an entrepreneur from Chicago. Show some love for Carrie.
I love making comic strips. I love swimming.
Is he fucking 12? I like swimming and I like making comic books. I like reading and playing with my scooter. And my favorite time of day is lunchtime. He's the kind of guy you gotta check he's got the right shoes on the right feet before he leaves the house in the morning, isn't he?
Say hello to Finn.
I'm an avid long-distance runner. I do marathons.
And number 3 then, Finn. Fan of shoulder pads and looking like the man from Del Monte. So, before it's time to move on, we're going to find out one more little thing about each of the men before we guess the baggage.
Zach. I base my life decisions around numerology.
Look how bloody smug that face is. Yeah, look at, yes, I know what numerology is and you don't. Nobody cares what numerology is. Something about numbers and yes, it's really important. How many numerologists does it take to change a light bulb? Nobody cares.
Carrie, please reveal your baggage. I'm the concierge at a cemetery.
And if you let me be, I'll be the concierge for you.
Well, it's different.
Yeah.
You know?
Bless him though, look how proud he was of his job. I've got to admit that I'm not entirely sure what a concierge at a cemetery would do. I mean, do you check your reservations? Take your coat?
Finn, please reveal your baggage. I love the smell of my body odor.
There's no shame there, is it? Look, sucking up that funk with those nostrils there, flared. Oof, my God.
For you, I would shower 3 times a day.
Oh,
Oh, how gracious. Thank you. You do wash for me, but I love how Jerry appears that that's such an honor. Ooh. Well, yes, it'll wash for you, you know, love. Well, thank you very much. Well then, so all you have to do is decide which man has which suitcase. So here are these suitcases with which to decide.
bag number 1. I sent 3 women to the ER during sex.
Okay, a little bit more explanation needed. Was that 3 women at the same time or at 3 different points in time? That could be quite some different achievement. Okay, so if we're going to guess who that might have been, well, I hate to say it, but, you know, if we're stereotyping here, I think we might be knowing who that might belong to.
Bag number 2. I pleasure myself to Judge Judy.
Damn, well, I've got the same answer for 2 of them now.
Bag number 3. I have no testicles.
Okay, interesting one. Does beg the question, was it born like this? Was it an accident? Was it choice? We need to know much, much more about this, I think, but I'm not quite sure. I'd probably guess Mr. Del Monte over there, but I'm not 100% on this one.
So let's start here. I have no testicles.
You can kind of hear Jerry's voice dropping a little every time he has to say that. I have no testicles. It's not me, you know. No, I'm saying it for the guy. It's not me. I have testicles, perfectly good testicles. Thank you very much. He does this sort of slightly awkward gaze at his feet as well. I think we're onto something. There's something's close to Jerry's heart here, I think.
What does that mean exactly?
Not quite sure what he means there. Could you just clarify that for me?
I have no testicles.
No, I'm still not getting it. Sorry. What's the first part again?
I have
And then the second?
no testicles.
No, sorry, just don't get it.
Does it mean that he's not able to have sex because that part is missing? And is he good in bed?
Oh, I see. No, she didn't actually understand what that meant. She's not quite clear on what is actually missing, what he can do. It's not everything, love. It's the testicles. That's just the veg. The meat's still on the plate. Say there, we've got smug old Mr. Smug on the left. I do not think it's him. We've got the man in the middle who, let's face it, is the only person who's sitting there with his legs apart. We got Del Monte man over there. Looks a bit pouty. I really think of C-3PO over there now.
I pleasure myself to Judge Judy.
Why Judge Judy? Does that turn him on?
Look at the guy in the middle, trying to look. Who's doing that? Who around here loves a bit of Judge Judy? Sure as hell ain't me. Please.
I sent 3 women to the ER during sex. Now that...
Okay, so now the baggage is out there. Which one is a total deal breaker?
I have no testicles.
The punchline that keeps on giving. So, she's eliminated the man whose baggage is that they have no testicles.
Gentlemen, it is time to claim your baggage.
Let's find out whose baggage it was. Are you right? Let me know in the comments who your choice was and why. While you're at it, why don't you give us a subscribe and flick that like button for me? Thank you very much. Oh, there you have the results. Well then, let's see. It was the man from Del Monte who has no testicles. Kindergarten Cleary there is the man who rather likes Judge Judy. And over there at the end then, and smug serial killer Zach sent 3 women to ER. Well, I think that might have been to having bladed items removed from their body. Anyway, I'm sure we're dying to find out more. Hey Jerry, ask him some questions about his balls.
What happened?
I love the sympathy there, Jerry. Good work, good work.
Jerry, it was a hunting accident. We were going after wild boar, and my friend accidentally shot me.
Okay, so you're hunting wild boar, and your friend, presumably ex-friend, shoots you in the balls with a fucking rifle? And this guy is just so cool about it. Yeah, totally, man. Yeah, got no balls. Mate totally shot them off. We was hunting. Funny story.
Now, Zach sent 3 women to the ER during sex. Carrie, any thoughts about that?
Yeah, let's ask Gary about it. I'm sure he'll be really balanced in his response.
I want to know what ointment are they using? Does it clear up? And do you really want to find out?
I see, yes, he's gone with they had an STD, you don't want to go there angle. Nice, quite good play there.
Zach, yeah, what happened, Zach?
I guess I'm too big.
Smug bastard. Oh, well, I guess I'm just too big. Yeah. Oh, I guess this barrel I keep down the front of my trousers is a little bit larger than average.
And I guess I caused, injuries, and I took them to the hospital.
Look at that face. I love that face. Well, of course you do. Oh, shut up, you bastard. Look, he is so irritated and annoyed by this. This is my stereotype, damn it.
Now, Carrie pleasures himself to Judge Judy.
You can't go from a man who puts women in hospital for fun next to this guy who pleases himself to Judge Judy. I mean, this guy is just on a losing track now, isn't it? Really, you cannot put it back from here. That's what she said.
My brother caught me pleasuring myself to Judge Judy. She's a dominant, strong, powerful, assertive woman. And that's the kind of man that I am. I like a woman like that, So the stronger you are, the more you're going to get pleasure.
Oh, he's starting to sweat a little bit there, isn't he? Not massively comfortable talking about this time that he caught king by his brother. I mean, really, why did you come on TV and talk about that? That's really weird. No? So anyway, once we finish humiliating them there, we go into a next round where this woman is allowed to ask them pretty much anything at all. Really important questions, really delves deep.
Do you understand English very well?
I do when you speak to me like that, I do.
Look at her just melt her, the accent. Oh, she melted as soon as he opened it. He could have said fucking anything, and she would have melted there. Get on clear. The poor man there is dying, and he knows it, doesn't it? He's got holes in his battleship, and he's just keeping playing till that ship goes down, isn't he? Bless him. Good man for sticking with it. Okay, so next round is another baggage round where they eliminate another person.
Reveal your biggest piece of baggage. Zach.
Better not just be his penis in there.
I want to get married for a green card.
Well, I guess you can kind of appreciate his honesty a touch. Still, makes you doubt his motives, but let's see how he fares.
If I want to stay here, you know, I need to get married, so otherwise I would need to go back to my country. So if it's love, better, but if I'm not in love, I would have to get married the same, because otherwise I would have to leave.
Oh, not a very popular one with the crowd, that, and I think Carey can smell a little bit of hope going on over there. Let's cut over to him and see what he's up to.
Carrie.
Look at him swinging his arms around like a child.
Please reveal your baggage. I shoplift regularly.
Okay, so he's a criminal. If this guy's game wasn't over already, it is now in my book.
Jerry, if I'm hungry and I'm in a store and I see some grapes or some fruit, God made those grapes. Not the people that put it in a little package or whatever. Those grapes come from God.
Ah, I see. God gave it to me. Yes, all right then, okay.
It's time to send one of these guys packing.
Carrie.
It was worthwhile just meeting you.
Shut up. Don't start simping now. I feel kind of sorry. Even though he's like a thief and stuff, I still kind of wanted him to win, you know. Okay, let's play another little game then. So, which is her baggage? Did she plant a hidden camera in her ex's bedroom? Does she have a collection of stuffed dead pets? Or will she never remove her ex's engagement ring? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Well, let's find out what it is then. Interesting one. How does she explain that?
We were engaged for a moment, but this is actually a friendship ring. That's why I have it on my right hand, not my left hand.
Okay, so she's removed the context of the ring, and the ring is now just a piece of metal, but that might play in my mind a little bit. Maybe that's me just being insecure. Who knows? Oh, I've got a bit deep, didn't it? Bloody hell. Quick, move on.
Is this baggage something you can accept?
Yes.
Yeah, don't hug me. I don't want to get in an ambulance. Well then, that was baggage. More videos of baggage to come, so please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of that. Flick us a little like, and until I see you again, tally bally ho, goodbye.